Literally, I gotta use this keyboard because my cat puked. My cat puked all over my keyboard, so certain keys don't work. So my goal, and this is Windows 7. My goal, and I'm going to be doing this, taking everything off because I download on this computer. Take everything off this computer and put it on, the movies. Put my movies on here and put it on in the folders for our TV. And also a couple of pixels burned out right there. Paul can get me a new screen for 80 bucks, but we're not wasting the money anymore. We're not wasting the money anymore to fix it. This is my brand new computer. It's a 2-in-1. It does face recognition. All right. I gotta sign in. It's a 17-inch. My husband got a good deal through his credit his credit account through Dell. We got 2 matching computers, and they're 2-in-1s. Touch display, 17-inch. And it's just Windows 7, so I can go to the Windows 7 store, and it's a widescreen, and this is how thin it is. That's Paul's computer back there. This is how it looks on the top. This is how thin it is right there. And you can actually fold it down into a tablet because it's a 2-in-1. And I'm making sure I put this baby away. I'll be damned if my cat's going to ruin this one. This is over $1,000. How it turned out is my husband, Paul, obviously you know him. You've seen him in my videos. His computer basically burned up and stopped working. So we were thinking about getting new computers. Well, he showed me this. And this is a really nice touchpad. It has backlit, and I can actually fold this down with the hinges. I can fold the screen down, and it could be turned into a tablet. I can still download any free apps or any apps on the Windows Store. Of course, they don't have all of the amazing bells and whistles and free stuff on Android. I wish this was Android, but it's not Android, and that's okay. That's okay that it's not Android. I love it. I truly love it. And it can be folded down into, it can be folded down, and this goes down over top the keys as a tablet. And then it could be reversed, and you have it this side down, and it could be facing the other way. And you can have it as an easel, where it's like, not like an easel, but it's like that. I'm trying to sign in, but it's an amazing computer. It's like a knockoff of MacBook Pro or whatever an Apple computer. And it's amazing. It has a 1 terabyte drive. And then there's my Facebook. There's some of the apps. This is Windows 7. And then, I can go into all sorts of different stuff. I can type right here and do the little voice command. I can have I can do voice command search. And I have a brand new phone. And I have a brand new phone through Xfinity. And isn't that beautiful? So I'm just loving my new computer. Well, he got it a year ago, and the deal that he got was $80 off each computer, and he got a $198 credit. It was like a digital credit card. 80 bucks off each computer. We got matching computers, and he actually literally got $198 with Dell as credit, and he only had to pay $105, either $135 or $105 for his brand new Xbox One. He also has the Xbox 360 and the original one upstairs. And then we upgraded we found this last Christmas at Kohl's. We got it for like $100. It has all these apps and stuff, and I don't use what's that one that I don't use that app where you watch movies and TV shows. I can't figure what it's called at the moment. It's like $8. But Netflix. But I'm thinking about trying it out. This is touch, and then there's the remote. And then, so my husband has got me some nice things here and there on credit. And we're paying back everything. And Damon, this is how I have it set up for now. If we want to have it more surround sound, there's the 2 speakers for the voice. There's the surround sound for the background voice. There's another speaker there. We need to get a better system, but it's good enough for right now. And then there's a center channel. So my husband got this through Dell several years ago because it was $1,000 cheaper than Walmart. And at least we have a really nice TV. It's a 4K ultra high definition TV. And it's a Samsung, and it's curved, obviously. And Paul's like, well, since we can't use our big screen right now, and our big screen, it would take up, if we put it like right there, the big screen would go all the way to here, and then all the way down to like the floor. It's like a 300-inch screen. And the thing is, it's not one of those, it wouldn't work good here. So and then we got that projector back in the day for $1,000 through Dell. And he would be paying like $200 a month through Dell, but it was mainly just interest. So we're still paying back credit cards and that, but not only that, he just got a couple of nice things. Like, for instance, he's taking part of his paycheck, and it's going to make us broke, but we're going to have a new TV, and he bought a stand off eBay, and we're going to replace our older TV. We're going to replace it. We're going to replace it with our newer TV upstairs in the bedroom. My goal would be to clear out my loft area before the bedroom and turn that into my room, buy a futon from Walmart and put it up there. But the thing is, we don't have any room to store our stuff. So we really can't use the loft. I have to try to sell most of my Madonna collection off. I'm still a huge fan of Madonna, and I have her name tattooed on the back of my back. I'm still walking every day about a mile every day. And I just put up a few little things to make the house look a little nicer. I'm gonna hang we're gonna patch in the walls and stuff. We're still in the remodeling phase. I just put this stuff up so I had an area of my own. And, you know, I basically used, since that needs to be filled in like that, I would like my little ball, I would like it to be glued up like this, glued up to like up here. But I don't know if we can glue it up there with like liquid nails or something. But I have a strobe back there, and then I have it plugged in there, and I can put another little tiny strobe right here. I have a bigger one I can screw in here. And this is basically my area where I do my readings and everything. And this is my spiritual area. And here's my little nuns that I adore. Those are little Christmas ornaments. Here's a rosary that Damon got me. And then here's some nice rosaries that Damon got me. They're really beautiful. But I would love to try to alter them and make them longer. But I'm going to put a couple of charms on them and a pentacle charm. So we'll see how that goes. And then I make my own jewelry and stuff. And then there's my little witch there, which I love. And then there's a little witch that Melissa Head, my friend, gave me. A couple of books I'm slowly working on reading. And then I love this little... You guys have seen this before. The mini little voodoo dolls. I would love to, if anyone has any of these and they don't want them anymore, email me at paganwitch13@gmail.com. I would love to do a witchy swap with you. I have a little bit of everything. So, you know, I have some extra books. I have everything from Sylvia Brown to Lori Cabot. But, you know, oh, and these lights are the same lights that my husband got me a couple years ago. 2 years ago, he got me a second set that's going on our Christmas tree. And I hate the fact that these lights are only 3 colors: green, red, and blue. But they do 18 settings, and I have it on random. So they go back and forth, you know, chasing and flashing and fading and blinking, and also it's just amazing. So I've kept that up all year round along with this. And even though there's a couple burned out, this is back in the day, you would have these type of lights, and they're multicolored lights. You know, pink, red, orange, green, yellow, or orange, pink, red, blue, and green. And even with a couple burned out, it's 100. It's a strand of lights that is 100 bulbs, and it's basically two-way blinking. So I have one blinker on this one and one blinker on this one, so they blink in two different ways. So you can't see it because of the... There we go. And then here's my smiley faces I put up, because I love Eaton Park. And then here's just some Christmas ornaments that I made. I call these little doodads. And this is just little ribbon that I got for 50 cents. Have different colors. And I just hung them up. And that's the little angel from my mother. I got it when she died. This is my Neste Cafe Duce Gustav machine. It has 15 bars of pressure, and it takes special pods. K-pods don't work in this. But it's $9 and like 30, it's like $9.33 or 50 cents, $9.50 for the cartridges. Or, I mean, not cartridges. It's like, excuse me, I just farted. That's gross. But anyways, it takes special pods. And the cappuccino is amazing. It has you get 8 with the cappuccino. With the cappuccino brand, you only get 8 coffees. But in the other ones, like espresso, and they even have one with the bunny on it, that type of milk, I forget what it's called. Nestle, milk chocolate, or I don't know. They have their own, they have a whole bunch of teas and stuff. My favorite is the cappuccino, because you get the foam pod. It makes a lot of froth. Or not froth, but it makes a lot of foam, and then 2 shots of espresso. And then, of course, this is for a Keurig machine. I don't have a Keurig machine. There's a little purple one for like $70 on Amazon, but I'm not going to buy another machine. I'll take these out and just try them in the coffee pot. And we love a lot of coffee, and shout out to another coffee holic, Brenda Crozier. I love you, Brenda. Love you, Damon. Love you, Kim Ross. Love you, Melissa Head. Love you, Kimberly. Love you, Tequila. Love you, Chasten, and anyone else that is a subscriber on my channel. I want to thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. And I have a psychic special right now for readings. $25 for a $25 for a 25-minute reading and channeling of a loved one or family member. Channeling of your loved one or friend that have like died and crossed over into the light, into the afterlife. I can actually channel messages from them. I am an amazing physical medium. And if you've ever watched my favorite paranormal TV show, The Dead Files, I love Amy Allen. And she's amazing. I have the same abilities as she is, meaning being a physical medium. We're very rare. We can end up having a lot of health problems, and the ghosts can really make us sick. Thankfully, I'm more protected now. Because I'm just, I sage and do what I have to do, and, But this coffee, Walmart started their own coffee line. And I found out that their coffee line is made through 8 o'clock coffee. 8 o'clock coffee is making their coffee. This is my favorite, the mocha. And my husband bought me basically a case. And all a case is with these are 6 of these, 6 12-ounce mochas. So what I do is I have a mocha coffee. I do a mocha, and then I do a shot of dark Italian espresso. And these are about like $12, $13 at Walmart. And then the other coffee I like through Walmart is creme brulee. And then of course, let me show you real quick. We were buying and collecting different coffees. We like the Boston's Best, Jamaica Me Crazy, a lively mix of caramel, vanilla, and mocha coffee liqueur. Since they don't sell these at Walmart, these were $3.88. So since they don't sell these at Walmart, I can buy them offline. But I have like 2 of each, so they'll last for a while. I have chocolate raspberry. That's really good. And then I have a snickerdoodle one. And then I have Parker's Maple Barn, maple and cinnamon ground gourmet coffee. And then I have chocolate mint for Paul. So, and thank God for me getting EBT. Thank God for me getting food stamps through welfare. And thank God for me getting, just thank God that I'm getting food stamps. And thank God I'm getting health insurance. And I'm still fighting out my case. I heard from my lawyer that disability, or the SSI and disability people are backed up they're backed up 22 months. So I probably won't have my second court hearing. I probably won't have it until the end of 2018 or 2019. And I had an IQ test done, and you know, I read at a second and third grade level. My math is the same way. I have to count with my fingers. I am mildly retarded. And so was my mother, and so is my father. You know? I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. You know? But the IQ test I got from another psychiatrist at my doctor that I see, Dr. Crimebrook. I see him once a month, and I've been seeing him for off and on for years. I see him for psychotherapy, and there's my Ginger Lee sleeping. We have a heating pad in here, but it's made for dogs. And they have them on at Chewy.com. They don't get that hot, and when the dog, they stay warm all the time. And when the dog or cat lays on the little heating pad for the for any animal, you actually end up having a really nice hi baby girl. Oh Jesus, this is what Sebastian was chewing on. Like he's tore up this bed, so oh my God. But I can fix this with you know, new fabric. And then there's Toby laying there. So I have older dogs. And then this is our living room, the way it's set up for now. And we got our couches for the last taxes. The last check that Paul got from his taxes from last year. I actually helped carry these two couches with my husband, Paul, from the U-Haul van. And there is a small little, it's really cool because there's a small little, this guy owns a small business of fixing cars and flipping them, or not flipping them, selling them, I think. He also has U-Haul. He also has, you know, he's part of the U-Haul business chain. So if we find furniture that we like and we have the money, we can buy it. And but the anytime you get a U-Haul, they want like $100 in reserve. In actual reality, we just paid $50 or $55, and we put a couple of gallons of gas in the U-Haul. I love the U-Haul because I could stand up in it, and I'm like, oh my God, we could totally paint this and have a solar panel on it, and you know, turn it into like a little tiny house. I love those little videos and stuff, but I want to incorporate. I would like to go off grid as best as I can here. If me and Paul end up staying here, you never know. You never know. But we're renting to own the house. So this is where we're at. We got to fix the first whole floor. It needs to be totally redone. And all of the joists need to be redone. The whole bathroom needs to be redone. So that's a lot of work. But money's an issue. Money's an issue. And even if I did a GoFundMe, I don't know. A lot of people that want to help me, and I'm grateful for anybody that has donated, you know, just so I could get food in the house. I'm going to a food bank. My husband's making $15 an hour, but we're literally living off of $100, or maybe if we're lucky, $130, and if we're really lucky, we have an extra $150 for ourselves. You buy 2 tanks of gas, that's $20-30 right there. So I just pray to God that I get my disability back. That's $740, and you know, I wasn't worried about my health insurance. I have UPMC for you through welfare. I also had Medicaid, like now I have Medicaid through my health insurance through welfare. They are giving me health insurance and obviously my food stamps. And, you know, they're doing that while I fight for my disability. It's just been a horrible situation having my privileges, or not privileges, having my having my disability taken away from me has made my mental health issues skyrocket and go in overdrive. And I'm on Klonopin 1 milligram 3 times a day. Let's say I'm at 100 with no medication for anxiety. The Klonopin 1 milligram 3 times a day brings me down to like 70. So I'm grateful for the Klonopin, but the doctor that I see, not Dr. Kreinbrook, but another doctor that I see that gives me my medication, I don't see him much, thank God, because he's not the best doctor. You know, he overprescribes medication. I would call him a dirty doctor. But, you know, he's all I have right now to get my medication. So I'm grateful for the Klonopin. I'm wanting him to switch me to Xanax. And I have an appointment with him next Tuesday at 10:15. So I'm going to talk to him and see what the fuck we can do. Because I'm pacing the floor half the time. I'm you know, pulling out my hair. I'm constantly talking and pacing to the point where my voice is hoarse. And it's just horrible. But I'm still doing the best that I can. Here's some books that I rented from the library. I'm gonna ask them if any of these books are, if a lot of people don't rent these, could I buy these from them? If not, no big deal. You know, I have to take these out for another 2 weeks. You know, just some witchcraft books, and then that one, and then they have a Raymond Buckland book up there that's really thick. Yes, Wonderful Turds from My Dogs. That's gross, but that's one of them pooped. I have to pick it up, and if I wasn't, and then there's a pee spot from them, so I gotta pick it up. That's gross. And then there's that one, and then that one. So I'm going to write down the books and see if I can buy them down the road used, obviously. And then here's my little hats that I'm wearing. A Grinch, and We got it for $8 at Walmart for me. And then a cute little Rudolph. And I love them so much. I'm going to see if I have to get Paul to get me another pair of mittens because Sebastian got a hold of them and I just gave them to him today. So I have to get another pair. They're like $2.24. Cheap. I'm going to see if we can get another Grinch because, you know, do you see how it's coming undone a little bit here? I'll have to sew that. Same thing with like right here. But I'm going to have to fix those. And then I rented a whole bunch of audiobooks, and all I did was I made copies of the audiobooks from the library. I made a digital copy for myself so I could, you know, listen to them. And then like Angela's Ashes, I'll have to download the movie, A Stolen Life. I love audiobooks. Anne Roll, I only have 2 serial killer books. I plan on trying to collect those when I can. Cheap. You know, this is about the Green River Killer. This is Devil's Bones. I like some fiction, but 9 times out of 10, I only like true stories. So I'll watch like Cold Case Files, and then I'll watch like I'll watch Cold Case Files, and then I'll watch like different forensic TV shows. Only certain ones. And then there's one called The Cold Case Files, and that's fiction, but it's still a really good one. And thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah Branks. She's another friend of mine. Shout out to Deborah. And she sent me 5 of these. My patchouli, because I run out of I don't have a lot of incense, so whatever, if people send me something, I'm very grateful. Deborah also sent me these, and this is a I can't say it right. There's this one, and you can get these affordable. And this is a blue goldstone. And then this is a brown goldstone that I'm going to put on a pendant. So I would like to get 2 of these in the spheres size. And I'm looking for like in this size. You can normally get a crystal for $5, and the sphere, this is a blister from making a protector up against the wall so my dog stops that. This is what I did. I basically, just quickly used some screws and pounded them in with a hammer, and then I just did this to try to keep him off of the roof. And then of course Sebastian is playing with the little tiny he's playing, well, he's tearing them apart. So now I'm gonna have to take that off of him. I gave them to him, but he can't eat the fucking cord. So I'll have to, he wants to play, he wants me to chase him. I'm gonna get you, Sebastian. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Mama's gonna get you. He likes to be chased. Oh my God. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your toy. I'm gonna get it. He's a good boy. And he doesn't even mark anything. He doesn't mark. And we rescued him from the Humane Society. He was $265. I was looking for another small dog, but he's just a large Chihuahua. That's all. Now, he's 95% Chihuahua. He was rescued. The Westmoreland Humane Society in Greensburg rescued him. They rescued him from a kill shelter they rescued him from a kill shelter in, what do you call that? They rescued him from a kill shelter in West Virginia. And then he was being fostered by the one of the directors there. And yes, I got a couple of donations years ago, around the time when I got him. My friend Damon gave me $100, thank God. No, I'm not trying to put my business out there, but I'm just a very honest person. I had, a former online friend say to me that, say some bullshit about me, and it's not the three that I've mentioned before. It's somebody else, and, if people are going to believe what they want to believe, I hate the fact that I may watch somebody's video and they blocked me on Facebook, and I've tried to apologize through a person that's a friend of mine and obviously very close to these two people, and I'm still blocked, and I would love for the one person to unblock me, because I really love watching her videos, and it just sucks. It just sucks. So if she doesn't want to be my friend, then oh well. Then I won't watch her videos then. It just sucks that shit gets blown out of proportion. I said some things in my video, live Facebook video, that really got under their skin, and I apologized for it, and, but I'm still blocked. So, on Facebook, so the hell with it. I have a very small circle. Me and my husband. It's just me and my husband and my fur babies, children, and a few people that I talk to online, and I became friends with them, and we talk privately. They're just mainly 2 people. 2 or 3 people. That's it. And then going back to the crystals, I'm looking to collect crystal spheres like this, and this is a pyrite one, I think, and it has a lot of healing properties. I'm looking to collect a rose quartz in this, a clear quartz, a macalakite, I don't know how to say it right. This one, I'm looking to collect a blue goldstone and a brown goldstone in a sphere. I know I can probably get them off eBay, probably from Japan, but some people have gotten crap crystal. They're not even crystals, but the crystals I've gotten from China or Japan have been the real thing. So, you just got to watch who you buy from, and online, and that's it, and I have to take everything off this computer from me downloading, downloading webcop, basically people that have paid. I believe in file sharing, like on the turrets. You should be able to do that, I believe in that, If you really like the TV show or the person or whatever, you'll go and buy the DVD or the whatever. You know what I'm saying? And most of what I'm downloading is just a digital copy someone made with their TiVo or digital recorder or whatever. Like if there's a new episode of The Dead Files, or if there's a new episode of, different stuff that I like to watch, I'll download it. You know, it's not like I'm making a cover for it and burning it and making it look official, making a front and back cover of the DVD and making a sticker for it and trying to sell it for $15 at the fruit stand. It's not like I'm doing that. I'm keeping it and watching it, and it's in my own library because we have hard drives attached to our TV because there's a very small little computer right there through Dell. And yes, this is truly a little mini tower, but it's not a tower. This is a regular computer, and you can hook it up to it. This is just a regular computer. It does not have a drive, but we love it. My husband got that for like $100. You know, so we have some nice things. We're poor, but have some nice things, and I'm grateful for everything that I have. I mean, they're docking my husband's money about $130 every paycheck, for his, student loans. He went to school and he has a bachelor degree and associate degree in computer forensics. And, he can rebuild computers, self-taught. He can do all sorts of stuff. But he's working as a supervisor in Walmart. He tried for 5 years. He would send out 1,000 resumes. And then he would click a little button. So if somebody would actually open up if somebody would open up his resume, he would get a ding back, like a little message back saying they opened them up. Well, for God's sakes, he sends 1,000 copies out of his resume, and 3 people open it up. He went to Pittsburgh, which is 45 minutes. We live 45 minutes east of Pittsburgh. And, it's just crazy. He went to an interview and, they act like they act like he lived on a different planet. A lot of doctors and a lot of people, professional people, commute. They may ride in the car with a couple of people. They may park their car at the bus terminal in Greensburg or at behind the Target and get picked up. Take the Greensburg bus in and take the one that coming back. And this is another crystal I like. I also want to get a sphere of selenite. I love using selenite because holding it helps clear my aura. It helps clear the energy out of my aura, the toxic energy that you can collect from either the dead. And I'll be doing more videos about... I'm still going to do vlogs like this with my cell phone. I'm going to do vlogs with my laptop sitting down. I'm going to make vlogs with my cell phone because I'm using 2 different cell phones. I'm using the phone that I have now and my Samsung Galaxy Mega. I have 2 apps that Paul bought me for $6. This is the cover I got, but I was using alcohol on here and spraying alcohol on my screen and rubbing alcohol to clean them, and no, it doesn't ruin them. We use that on our eyeglasses too. And the eye place that we go to, the lady said that it doesn't mess them up. But look at that. So this was $5, $5.99. I'm going to have Paul get me another one through eBay because it has like a rubbery grip to it. But I love my phone. And this phone is my Samsung Galaxy Mega, which is this one right here. It is a lot bigger. Well, it's just wider. It's wider than my it's wider than my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and I'm loving it. 64 gigabyte, and my husband got me a 64 gigabyte drive in it. And then I record my videos with my laptop here, with my other laptop, as soon as I switch over to that one. And I'm going to get some type of tripod to hold my phone that I am using now, and to also hold my phone here so I can make videos. You can get like a little tripod that goes up this high, and then you can actually it actually goes all the way up to 36 inches. So that's what I need to get. And I found one on Amazon for like $8 or $15. So my plan is to buy one of those when I can. But yeah, just because, thank God that didn't break. But thank you, Deborah. I love these. And we'll talk soon, honey. And there's my Maggie. She's getting older. She's about 11 years old. And I love her. I plan on buying another Chihuahua from a breeder, unless I can find a very small teacup one at a shelter. But I know I'm not going to be able to find one like that from the shelter, so I'm going to have to buy one.